Hey guys, welcome back in CodeSphere. So today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you that how you can implement typing status of user that whenever you are sending message to other user, so whenever you will start typing, so it will show a message is typing like WhatsApp, understand? So this tutorial is going to be very interesting and short, so make sure you watch this till last. So first of all guys, you have to start the message activity, and here you can see that we have this XML file codes, and now it is initializing, so you can see that this is our XML file for sending messages, understand? And here we have this username, very basic. Okay, so just after this text view guys, here we are going to use a one more text view, and that is going to be a simple thing that you can do is simply copy this, control plus C, and then paste it. After this guys, you need to make it id different, so give it typing status, and you have to give the text, and that is going to be is typing. That's all, and few dots, that will be okay. And text color is going to be red. Yes guys, or you can say color not like that, color start. Yeah, now it's white. So now you can see that, and there is a margin of 15 dp. I don't think it's I think it's too much. Yeah, now it's okay. So after this guys, text size should be uh, 15 sp, and that's okay, because yeah, now it's fine. So guys, you can see that we have this very basic text view, understand, and make its visibility, and that is going to be for now it should be invisible, understand, and we will make it visible whenever user will start typing, understand. So after this guys, keep the id in your mind, typing status, understand. So it's time to go back in this message activity, and here you have to increase the number of text view, and that is here typing, simply write typing tv, that's okay. And then guys, after this, here you need to declare a boolean. Yeah, that is going to be, you can say, type ping checker equals to false. By default we will make it false, and then we will make it true as needed. So after this guys, come inside this on create, and here you have to give the reference for that typing ref. So first of all, write typing tv equals to find view by id, uh, r dot id dot, and that is going to be typing status semicolon. And guys, after this, it's time to give the reference for our typing. So yeah, first of all, go above here, and where is our database reference, increase it, write typing ref. Okay guys, so after this, you have to write a line, that is typing ref dot, that is going to be not like this, I think. Yeah, typing ref, sorry, typing, not typing tv, typing ref equals to database dot get reference, and that is going to be typing, that's okay. That will be very simple. And you know guys, one more thing that you need to keep it in your mind for now, just leave it. Yeah, I will explain it in next tutorial. So let me close these methods which is not required for now, not required. Yeah, so after this, you can see that we are implementing the mic button here. So after this mic button, we will do a very basic and simple thing, nothing is very complicated, so just watch very carefully. So first of all guys, here you have to write is typing ref dot add value event listener, add value event listener, new on value event listener, not on complete listener, sorry. uh, Let me remove this one, value event listener. So guys, now we have two methods, on data change, on cancelled, understand. So here we will check something, what, right, if, and that is going to be, so here we will check that if data snapshot exists and it have a child of sender uid, and it also have a child of receiver uid, then we will do something. Yes, and in the else part we will do something else, understand. So if there is a child exist, if a snapshot, and there is a child sender user id, and it have a child of receiver user id, so we will simply make typing tv dot set visibility, and that is going to be, you can also set text, or but we are already giving the text, so you can directly write set visibility, and that will be visible, understand. And yeah, that's all. And if it is not exist, so we will write set visibility, you can make it invisible, and that will be okay. Invisible, gone, depends on you, there is nothing very complicated, understand. So now we are implementing the uh, typing ref add value event listener. So now it's time to check that user is typing or not. So for this guys, you need to write message et dot add text change listener new text watcher. Yeah, now we have three methods: on before text changed, on text changed, after text changed. Understand? So you have to write in this between, create a method typing, and then semicolon. It is showing red. Click on this red bulb, create method, and then message activity. Now we have this method. Understand? So here guys, what you have to do is that's a very simple part. So first of all, we will use our boolean typing checker equals to true. We will make it true, then semicolon, and then guys here you have to write typing ref dot, that is going to be add value event listener again, add value event listener new value event listener, and again we have two methods. And then after this, inside this on data change, we are going to write something very easy. So write if typing checker dot equals true. So what we will do here, and inside it else. So guys, after this, inside it again, that if snapshot, here we will create a child dot child, and that is going to be receiver uid dot has child sender uid. So what we will do else, yes. So guys, here we will simply make the typing checker equals to false, and else part we will write here typing ref dot child, and that is going to be receiver uid, then dot child, and that is going to be sender uid, and then dot set value, that is going to be true. And then after this, favorite typing checker equals to false semicolon. So guys, now you can see that I will explain you the simple validation. It's quite simple, nothing is very complicated. What here we are doing is that when the user will start typing, so it will make that boolean true, understand, and then we will create a child in the database reference of it have a name typing, understand, and inside that typing node we will have a receiver uid, and then it has a child sender uid, understand, and inside that child we will have a value true. So if it is true, so it will show is typing, and if it is not true, it will not, it will disappear, it will make that text view invisible, understand. So that is a very simple part. So guys, now when you will run the app, so it will definitely work. So now I cannot show you the output because I do not have multiple devices, but when you will start, when you will, whenever you will do chatting with two mobile phones, so you will see that when you will start typing in one, so it will show status in another one, understand. So that is how it works. So that is a quite easy thing. So it's, that is enough for this video. So guys, if you like this video, so please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.